they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Last play of the half, Willis. That one let go deep for Laporta. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back. To the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that one results in 35 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, McNabb. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. Here's Pat McAfee now. And look at this, it's a fake. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. They run up the middle with Emmett. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now back to throw. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Smith is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Willis looking to throw it. Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Willis. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Look at the big man rumble, and he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2nd down, here's Willis. Flush to his right. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Willis looks to pass it here. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Sam Laporta, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? Willis to try and throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front. They got the completion. Now they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Willis. Got Edwards now in the slant.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked.
Touchdown, 49ers! Antonio Gates, 31 yards.
And the Niners will add to their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Here's 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Final minute of play. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And he's going to get out of bounds with... First down, so an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
He's back to throw. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
They'll look to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diamond catch. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Willis. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.